Hello boys and girls, today is Thursday, Jueves, and today we are going to do lesson 12.3 for math. Our lesson today is how to combine, or actually we're going to be combining two-dimensional shapes. So two-dimensional shapes are the shapes that are flat. You see, they're flat. And today, boys and girls, we are going to combine two shapes. So we have two triangles here. So let's see what happens when we combine them. I want you to look at them, boys and girls. So you have one yellow triangle and one blue triangle, or purple triangle, I'm not sure. What happens when we put them together? What shape do you see, boys and girls? Two triangles form a square. Isn't that cool? That two triangles form a square. But if this same square, you put it this way, what shape does it make? It looks like a diamond, right? A rhombus.
Yes.
Alright, so I want you to go ahead and you draw this shape. Quiero que usen esto para esta imagen para hacer su propia figura. So what is it that you want to draw? You want to draw a rhombus or do you want to draw a square? ¿Qué es lo que van a pintar ustedes? ¿Qué es lo que van a dibujar en su espacio en blanco? ¿Van a dibujar un cuadrado o van a dibujar un rhombus? I can draw both, but I'm actually going to use my pencil today. I don't want to use the flare pens because if I make a mistake, I won't be able to fix it. So, using two triangles, you can draw a square. You see, you draw a line in the middle, and now you have two triangles. One and two triangles. But by using two triangles, you can also form a rhombus. So we have one triangle on top, one triangle at the on the bottom, and you have a rhombus. You see, I'm already making mistakes. Alright, so now we are ready to move on. If you need more time to draw your shapes, it's alright. You can pause your video and then you'll continue watching later. Alright, boys and girls, so at the beginning of the next page, we have an example. And we have an example with our very hard shape, the hexagon. The hexagon is the one that has 6 sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 sides. So basically they're telling you how many trapezoids do you need to make a hexagon. How many of them do you need? Well, if you put two trapezoids together, one on the top and one on the bottom, and you put them together, this is what you're gonna get. You are going to get one hexagon. So basically, you can say that a hexagon it's made out of two trapezoids. Alright, and it says here 2. So you go ahead and you trace the number 2. Trace the number 2. And I know you're gonna do a much better job than I did tracing. Alright, let me see. Here you go. Alright, boys and girls, so now it says use the pattern blocks, draw to show the blocks, and write how many blocks you used. Alright, so what we're gonna do is that we are going to draw. We are going to draw a hexagon, so I can show you, and you can also see it firsthand, because I don't have the pattern blocks to give you. Alright, so this is the trapezoid, this is the hexagon. Hexagon has 6 sides, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. If it doesn't come out perfect, do not worry. No one is perfect, right? So we want to know, boys and girls, how many rhombuses or how many diamonds form a hexagon, right? So we already saw, boys and girls, that two trapezoids form a hexagon. Now, how many diamonds form a hexagon? And you're probably gonna have to rewatch these many times, but it's alright. So we're gonna draw the first diamond, the first rhombus, and here it is. Can you see it there? Yes, it's right there. So that is your first rhombus or diamond. Can you see the other one already? It is right here, boys and girls. So the next one, the next rhombus, the next diamond, it's right here. And I'm actually going to use the flare pens after all, because I want to show you something. So here you have one rhombus. You see it is right there in green. Here you have another rhombus. It's right here in purple. And we're gonna do one more. Let's do it on orange. Orange. Here we have the last one. So doesn't it look like a cube? Right? It looks like a cube. It looks a lot like a cube. But is it still a trapezoid? I'm sorry, a hexagon? Yes. This is still a hexagon. And you can see the size. It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 sides. It's still a hexagon. It's the same hexagon that we have right here. How many diamonds, how many rhombuses form the hexagon? 1, 2, and 3. And that's what we're gonna write over here. At the bottom, how many diamonds, how many hexagons make a hexagon? 3. Alright, and here we go. We're moving down now to number 2. Now, we're going to take a look at the trapezoid. How many triangles make a trapezoid? We're going to draw this shape. So trapezoid is like the roof of a house. Alright, this is your trapezoid. Once again, do not worry. It doesn't have to be perfect. Mine is not perfect. And perfect is overrated. So, how many triangles? This is how we're going to do it. If you need to watch it more than once, it's alright. You can watch it more than once. So here we have a triangle. Now it does look like the roof of the house, right? And then the other triangle is going to be right here. So how many triangles do we have, boys and girls? We have 1, 2, and 3 triangles. I'm going to call it the triangles so you can see them. Here we have one triangle. Here we have another triangle. So it's 1, 2, and finally, boys and girls, we have our last triangle right here. And I need my pencil again. So how many triangles form the trapezoid? 3. That's what we're going to write right there. 3 triangles make a trapezoid. And that's the last shape of this page. So it's okay if you have to rewatch it, you'll rewatch it again. It's alright. Now we are going to move on to our next page. Look what we have here. Number 3. How many triangles make a hexagon? Now it is important to remember, boys and girls, that two trapezoids make one hexagon. How many triangles make one trapezoid? 3 triangles. So with that being said, let's draw another hexagon. Here we have, now we have to draw 2 trapezoids, one on top and one on the bottom. Alright, it is a hexagon. It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 sides. I know some of these sides are not very straight, but they're still good, right? Alright, so now we're going to draw our line across the middle, because we want to divide this hexagon in 2 parts. And now we can draw the triangles. You remember the trapezoid? How many triangles are on the trapezoid? Oh, okay. Ya. Oh, okay. Ahorita vamos entonces, mi amor. ¿Está bien? Ya casi vamos. Okay. So this is the first trapezoid. The first trapezoid, we already divided it into 3 triangles. And now we're going to do the same thing with the next trapezoid. But it's like one trapezoid is looking in the mirror to the other trapezoid. So how many triangles form one hexagon? First of all, we divided our hexagon into 2 trapezoids. And then we divided each trapezoid into 3 triangles. How many triangles do we have in all? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Here we go. We're going to say 6 triangles make a trapezoid. And we can still color these triangles. So here we have one triangle. Here we have another one. You have something that I can do. You have something that I don't have right now. I can use my two hands. I wish I could use my two hands to hold the other side of the book. Alright, so I'm gonna need more colors. Let me use this. This is kind of red. It's like a dark brown, right? Alright, I'm gonna use pink. Alright, and then the last one, I already used green, so I'm gonna use this dark blue for the last one. So it's a bunch of triangles, boys and girls, that are forming, 6 triangles actually, that are forming this hexagon that you see here. And you can actually do it here too. You divide it in half, and now what we do? We draw a line here. You can even draw a line across here, and then another line across here, and you have your 6 triangles right there. 6 triangles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Alright, now let's see, boys and girls, how many triangles make a diamond or rhombus? And we already saw that, right? So we draw one triangle over here. Or you can draw the diamond, the rhombus, and then you draw a line across. How many triangles form a rhombus? 1 and 2 triangles. Alright, and then we have number 5, the hard one, think smarter. Use me 2 times to make this shape. Which block am I? Circle a block to show your answer. So that means that you can only use that one of these 2 shapes only 2 times. 2 times, and you have to form this shape over here by using only one of these 2 shapes 2 times. So I'll say we draw a line over here. What 2 shapes do we get? This is a parallelogram. What 2 shapes do we get? We get one triangle over here. We get one triangle over here, and we get one more triangle over here. How many triangles do we have? We use the triangle 2 times. So we don't need the rhombus or the diamond or the trapezoid. We just need 2 triangles to form a parallelogram. Alright, our last question on this page, I can see right here. Use these pattern blocks to make the shape. Write how many times you used each block. So this is a hexagon. Our first step is to draw a line across. How many trapezoids do we have? We have 1 and 2 trapezoids, so 2 trapezoids. And we're gonna go back to the other page to see how many diamonds form a trapezoid. I'm sorry, a hexagon. So do you remember the hexagon? This is the hexagon. How many diamonds or rhombus form the hexagon? 1, 2, and 3. So we come over here and we put 3. And now we can do the triangle trick again. So it's basically you draw one line across. You put the corners, the edges together. Not the edges, the vertices together. And then you put this vertex with this one over here. And then how many triangles do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 triangles. 6 triangles. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can get as much as I can get of the screen. So if you're falling behind, you can pause the video and you can copy your answers. Alright, boys and girls, we're moving down to our next page, and this is our last lesson. And he says, use pattern blocks, draw to show your answer. 2 triangles make a diamond or a rhombus. Rhombus is the fancy word for diamond. Dos triángulos forman un rhombus. How many triangles make three diamonds, 3 rhombuses? So let's draw them. We have 1, 2, and 3 rhombuses. If we draw a line across on each of them, how many triangles form 3 rhombuses? How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And here you have the base for multiplication, for the times tables, right? All right, boys and girls, and our last question is question number 8. How many triangles make a trapezoid? Use pattern blocks. Draw to show the blocks you use. So since we don't have pattern blocks here because we're not in a classroom, we are going to draw our trapezoid one more time. I can kind of erase this part over here. And now we can draw a line over here. We have 1 triangle right here. 1, 2, and 3 triangles form a trapezoid. And here we go, boys and girls. I'm going to explain briefly what you're going to do for homework today, la tarea de la matemática de hoy. Les voy a explicar brevemente lo que vamos a hacer. We're going to continue doing the same thing. We're going to use pattern blocks. Instead of using pattern blocks, we are going to draw them. And we're going to write how many of each shape do we use. So I want you to draw, once again, you draw the trapezoid. You draw the trapezoid over here, and then you divide it to see how many triangles. Over here, you're going to draw a diamond. Van a dibujar un diamond, un rhombus, and then you draw a line across to see how many triangles form a rhombus. Use pattern blocks. Draw to show your answer. So it says 2 trapezoids make a hexagon. If you draw a line across, you'll be able to see it. 2 trapezoids make a hexagon. How many trapezoids make 4 hexagons? So you can do something. You can do 2 plus 4. You can do 2 plus 4. Or you can also say oh no, not actually. No, 2 plus 4. No, because it will be 2 times 4. But we're not doing multiplication yet, which is all right. So how about if we draw? You're gonna have to say 2 plus 2. 2. I'm gonna show you now. Once I draw the hexagons, I can show you. So we had the space, the exact space here to draw 4 hexagons. Ooh, this one came out so bad. All right, so we have 4 hexagons, and we know that 1 hexagon, it's made out of 2 trapezoids. So basically you're gonna have to say 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2. It's like counting by 2s. Instead of that, we already drew them. We already drew the hexagon, so we're gonna count the trapezoid. So we say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Or you can say 2 plus 2 is 4, plus 2 is 6, plus 2 is 8. And we have 8 trapezoids make 4 hexagons. All right, our last question on this page, question number 4. Draw the shapes you could put together to make a rectangle. Oh, that one is so easy. So this is a rectangle. Esto es un rectángulo. ¿Cómo podemos dividir el rectángulo? Para formar, o cuáles figuras forman un rectángulo? Which shapes will form a rectangle? What lines do we have to draw? So if we draw a line here, boys and girls, you're going to have 2 squares. But if you draw a line over here, you're going to have 2 triangles. So it all depends on you, okay? Si hacen una línea a la mitad, van a tener 2 cuadrados. Si hacen una línea así, van a tener 2 triángulos. Depende de ustedes. ¿Qué figura quieren tener? Se los dejo a ustedes para que dibujen la línea. Alright, so this is the last one about shapes. How many triangles do you use to make a hexagon? This one can be tricky. So I want you to draw a hexagon. Once again, you cut it in half. We draw the lines. How many triangles form a hexagon? I need you to write it down. ¿Cuántos triángulos forman un hexagon? Quiero que los cuenten y me lo escriban. How many diamonds do you see? How many rhombuses do you use to make a hexagon? This one is the tricky one. So don't forget, here you have the first one. Here you have the first one. And then all you have to do is draw one more line. And now how many diamonds, how many rhombuses do you have? ¿Cuántos rhombuses tenemos? Tienen que contarlo y escribirlo aquí. Uy, sorry about that. I got stuck with the wire. Alright, boys and girls. Use paper clips. Which string is about 5 paper clips long? Circle the string that is about 5 paper clips long. I will say, boys and girls, that if we use the little paper clips, the small ones, it's going to be these ones. I know some of you don't have paper clips at home. That is fine. We're going to go for this one. We're going to say that this one is the answer. And finally, we have one more question about the time. Look at the hour hand. Write the time. What time is it, boys and girls, when the hour hand is pointing straight to 5 and the minute hand is pointing to 12? I want you to write the time right here. Do not forget to put the 2 dots in the middle. ¿Qué hora es? Cuando el palito de la hora está apuntando exactamente hacia el 5 y el palito de los minutos está apuntando al 12. ¿Qué hora será? I want you to write the time here. Me escriben la hora aquí. And that's it for today, boys and girls. Please do not forget, this week we are doing IXL V1 and IXL V2. These are the 2 IXLs that we're doing. IXL that we are doing this week. Please do not forget to log into IXL, and you're going to do V1 and V2. All right? You have to do them before Sunday. Well, boys and girls, see you later. Today we're going to do social studies. We're going to do the calendar. So start getting, after you do IXL, of course, you're going to start getting your calendar ready, and then you can look for the video. Bye, boys and girls. See you later.